mountaintop experience for me to get to train with these guys. I got to train with Bill Wallace for about 3 years, Al Holcomb for about 7 or 8 at this time. And we're getting ready to test Bill Wallace. He's getting promoted from 3rd degree to a 4th degree black belt. As you can see, Elvis is doing the talking. He's the head black belt in this class. Elvis wanted to promote the TCB system, the faith, spirit, and discipline of it, as a way of taking care of business and doing it in an honorable, fashionable way. Mr. Wallace just got promoted. As you can see, Mr. Presley is very proud of him. And that right there is literally the best martial artist in the world. Undefeated in point karate as well as professional kickboxing karate. He started the professional kickboxing. Elvis didn't want him to do it, but he did it against Elvis's wishes, and I think Elvis would have ended up being real proud of him. And the Memphis Press Scimitar, as well as long as the Commercial Appeal, both did articles on this event in the newspaper the following day. And in the Press Scimitar office, it was talking about Elvises who dish it out can show he can take it as well. And the Commercial Appeal was talking about the Elvis Plans, the karate documentary. So this was some big news for Memphis. Now here's Bill Wallace again, and he's stretching out, and this is the uniform I was describing earlier. Elvis bought the whole team this uniform right here. He had it rushed from Katate, one of the best uniforms you could buy, and Elvis wanted something special for our team. Mr. Wallace was surprisingly real smart. He worked on his master's degree in Memphis at the university there. Now you'll see Elvis wearing his boots in the dojo. We call our training hall a dojo. Training hall, and a lot of people say, well, why did Elvis wear his boots in there? And I said, well, because he was Elvis. But most people, they would go barefooted back then. And today it's opened up even more where people either wear tennis shoes or go barefooted. A lot of people say, well, why would Elvis wear sunglasses in there? And I said, because he was Elvis. But he was an incredible person. And just a mountaintop experience for me. This was an historical event that I knew I was lucky to be a part of. There he is going back to the eyes again. Elvis loved those techniques to the eyes. Breaking your neck. Can't shoot too well with a broken neck. takeaway he's doing here. And once again, I was amazed to hear that live gun just clang to the ground. Oh, you can see his passion, how much he loved this. Oh, and Red was his chief of security at this time and was almost ever since the beginning of Elvis's career. This is a real good takedown. But you notice the uniform Elvis is wearing now. It was a custom-made uniform. He had several of them. And you'll notice the bows on them and the flare legs. This was more like a uniform, almost like what he would perform on stage with. He was on stage all the time, even in the martial arts studio. This was a special outfit just for Elvis. No one else had an outfit like this. He's talking about his finger techniques again. He's going back to the eyes. Now, Elvis studied in about 3 really good forms of martial arts. He loved the Kempo style and studied Taekwondo for his style and a Japanese style in the military. But these hand techniques, they're so quick, you can do literally hundreds of techniques with your hands while only being able to do just a few with your legs. So that's why you see Elvis using these hands a lot. He was absolutely incredible with them. Now that's a ridge hand technique right there, going back to the throat or the neck, either one. Ridge hands are very good techniques to use. It's a knife hand block. And there's that face strike again, hitting the pressure points in the cheeks. And back to the eyes. Into the throat. If somebody can't see you, they can't hit you or chase you. Solar plexus. And here they are arriving at the school, the Tennessee Karate Institute. You see there's a crowd of people out there. No matter where he went, there they were. This was called Midtown where this was at. Across the street from here is where he bought his furniture for the jungle room at his home.